Turn it up or something.
Scoot over just a little bit, babe. All right, y'all ready? Okay, scoot over, Ginger, just a smidget. All right. Joining my family. As you guys know, I am Angel. Who is that? Hailey. Journey, my niece.
Me.
Taylor. Josiah.
And Josiah. If you are following me on Instagram, I had a video of asking that you guys leave us messages so that we can answer them accordingly. And many of you did, so we have them right here and right here. All right, so I'm going to start the questions off with Susie Q1. She said, you have such a beautiful family and I love what you do. You inspire me so much that I went out and got my daughter a bike from the dumpsters and saved $150. Way to go, Susie. That's my goal when I do these videos, is to inspire and encourage many people to go out and dumpster dive, because back in the day, people used to look at dumpster diving as this nasty, grungy sport, but now I look at it as the modern day thrifting, because you can find so much dumpster diving. All right, the next question. Melissa said, Meet the Williams will be such a great YouTube show. How do you guys feel about having a YouTube show?
I guess it would be the same, because we only gonna do what we gonna do. If it's scripted, then we're not gonna do it.
Right. So basically, we don't want to do a show where somebody would dictate how we will act, because as you can see, we all over the place. And we feel as though a scripted show just wouldn't fit our family. The next question by Ultimate Coupon Lady. She said, great video. I love the ending credits. But that's when all of us, did the Meet the Williams thing. And then she said, one question for you guys. Why didn't you all fly to Atlanta? It's so much faster and the time saved could be more family time to do things together like sightseeing and such.
Because we already did a plane ride.
Yeah, when we went to Florida, we did do a plane ride. We kind of enjoy doing road trips more so than plane rides. Road trips, you are interacting, or you're forced to interact because you're in the car for so long. And as many of you know, with teens, sometimes we don't get to see them a lot because they're either in school, they're doing their activities, or they're just into their social media and their phones and little gadgets like that. So for us, doing road trips is our family time where we can talk and ask them different questions about life. Get to know each other. So we would prefer doing road trips versus flying
Plus,
trips.
when we're on the plane, we usually don't sit with each other. We always, some in the back, some in the front.
Right, so that's why I chose the road trip, because I was thinking that it would be a good way for us to do it and to save a lot of money.
And when we get to a hotel, we don't have to worry about being broke and stuff.
Exactly. We have money.
Right. I don't know if we'd be broke,
but we have money to do things.
Yeah, but I think the other part of that too is that I think it's more of I'm thinking about how much money's already been spent just to get there.
All right, another question by Tracy Shelley.
Hold on real quick. So where you guys want to go next on the road trip?
Yeah.
Road?
Yeah, we thinking about doing one this year, another road trip.
I want to go somewhere we haven't been.
Y'all want to go to Maine?
I want to go to New Orleans.
I do too. That's what your father, right?
Because there's a lot of seafood that we not going to
Yeah.
That is
true.
But it is, hold on. It is it's some vegan restaurants there. But as far as the regular food, you know what they got?
Crawfish or something?
Popeyes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's in Louisiana, exactly.
Right, so my brother thought that their Popeyes was so much better than everybody else's Popeyes. Which to me, but I cook chicken, I don't think that's
Because
But your chicken is odd.
Yeah, you already know how to cook chicken and fried
Which
chicken.
we're making today.
Which we're having today, and we're having
that What else we gonna have about you?
Pizza with sausage.
You making me
Oh.
Now see, this is the treatment that I get. Now, mind you, I'm the only 100% vegan in the house, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else eats chicken, the carnivores.
Mama.
So when it's time for special treats like chicken and pizza, I'm always first, the last one to eat.
That's
And
why.
they have this big old buffet. They have chicken, fries, okra, the works. And I'm the only one that's left out. So my question for him is, what am I eating?
Okay.
That is
question.
not true.
Thank you.
That
She's lying on camera.
No, I'm not.
Cause that's
No, I'm not.
Who is first?
Wait, no yelling, no yelling.
And usually when dad makes dinner, it's always vegan, like egg,
Yeah.
parmesan.
Oh yeah, that vegan pizza, man.
Nasty stuff.
That was
story.
cool.
They are telling a big old fib.
No.
So you telling me, babe, let's do Thanksgiving, for example.
Ooh,
Oh.
you really want to go there?
Yeah, let's go there. When we having Thanksgiving dinner, or even barbecue.
Okay, let's do last Thanksgiving. What happened last Thanksgiving, y'all? You all wasn't there. But what did you? Who ate first? Last Thanksgiving.
Y'all.
No.
Yes,
Who?
she did.
Okay. What happened last Thanksgiving?
What do you mean what happened?
What did I cook last Thanksgiving?
You made my pie.
I made what?
My pie.
Wasn't no pie.
It was the
Cornbread.
corn.
It was the Mexican
cornbread.
vegan Mexican cornbread.
Oh, yeah, I had some
Who
of that.
had it first?
Mommy.
Anyway,
So-
next question. Tracy Shelley asks, can jackfruit and brine found in my local Asian store make excellent vegan tacos?
Yeah.
You have to try some. So I gotta say that after seeing this, I was very inspired to try it. And the other day, my husband actually brought home some jackfruit tacos, and I have to admit that it was really, really good. It tastes just like meat for me.
Josiah, what did you think about the jackfruit tacos?
Jackfruit
Because he
taco.
had one.
I did.
I had
See, okay, so that shows he didn't even
I hardly remember.
you don't even know it was jackfruit.
Didn't realize
I
it was
just-
I
jackfruit.
know it wasn't good.
You didn't like it.
It was disgusting.
You like
Yeah, I
jackfruit
did.
tacos, Jern?
Yeah, it was good.
How when you taste one?
Oh, I did let you taste it.
You was there too?
Yeah, she was over here.
You liked it?
Because she kept asking for some. She's like, Auntie, give me some. Give me some. As you can see, Journey is always over here. This is my other door. The next question. Oh, Beth Arden said, hello, the Williams. Hi, Beth.
What's up?
All right, the next question. Josiah, this is for you. La 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 la. She said, why don't I ever see your son?
The reason why I'm not here because usually I'm busy or I'm school or community service.
All right. There you have it. Now, these questions are from people on Snapchat. Make sure you follow us on Snapchat. So, the next question by Josephine. Have you ever left something good at the dumpsters?
No.
Yeah.
You had that.
That Weber grill.
Yup.
You
I
had-
sure did.
That was
I
my
left.
fault.
Hold on, wait a minute. I left a Weber grill. The car was too small, and I just didn't have enough room to put it in my car. And I know a lot of you say, get a truck for all your fines. That's easier said than done. You got to think. We are family. We have to spend money on other things. So for me to get a truck just out of the blue is kind of impossible. We have to save up. But hopefully, eventually, I'll be getting my Mercedes, and then I can use Betty for my dumpster diving truck.
And you left these two tables. It was like a cheetah table and a leopard table.
Where? Oh, table. What table?
The tables that we saw. You left them.
Oh yeah, I sure did.
I think you're dreaming.
You drink.
Oh, I'm dreaming. Why am I dreaming?
If we get that Mercedes,
I'm not getting
I'm getting something, but you're not getting a Mercedes.
Oh,
my Mercedes-Benz truck.
No, it won't be that. It won't be a Mercedes-Benz truck. Something that you can handle. Because you're pretty tough on cars.
That's why we use the green bag.
No, you won't.
Yes,
What you will do is, if you see something, you'll jump out and put that dirty thing right in the car.
No.
Yeah, you
Yes, you would.
What?
And so, you got to get something that you can handle. And you should be thankful for that.
Thankful for what?
To be able to know that, okay, I know I can, this is something that I can handle, so I want to have that because I want to be versatile where I can just grab and put something in the car.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would just go dumpster diving in my new car, especially if it's my
I
Mercedes.
think you would.
I wouldn't, because
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
want to
can't
get it messed up.
resist.
I can't resist. I'm not an addict.
You are.
I'm not.
Even the first step is admitting it.
Question.
My name is Angel, and I'm an addict.
Dumpster diving.
All right.
A garbage addict.
Can you
All right, the next.
At that.
Yes, a hoarder. Look at our basement.
No,
Look at our basement. That basement used to be clean.
All right,
That's a lot of stuff in the basement.
Listen, I had that basement as my spot. I used to brush my teeth all over the basement, walk and talk to myself all over the basement. I don't even go in there anymore because you have filled it with mess.
I'm not a whore.
So,
The next question is for Hailey. Hailey, do you have any good advice for the subscribers?
advice would be, you could tell somebody how to get a hatchable. You give them advice.
Like you give them you can get the hatchable from Target.
You should tell kids how to get a hatchable from their parents.
Yeah, so Hailey,
You have to do good in school.
Yes.
that's some really good advice. So you hear that for all of my young subscribers, if you're watching. Haley said the only way that you'll be able to get a Hatchimal and anything else that you want from your parents, you have to do good in school. Journey, do you have any good advice?
You should also get good grades in school.
Right, you should also.
Be on the principal list.
Right.
What about at home? Y'all got some good advice on how you act at home?
Yeah.
Tell me.
You should be respectful for your parents.
Respectful.
And stop getting into stuff.
Yes.
Right. Stop getting into
You
some
guys
things
gonna
that
follow
can be
your
a little
own
dangerous.
advice?
No.
No.
Email question. This is an email question. What's your family thought about dumpster diving?
My thought is so stinky.
I don't like it. It's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like when people are staring at you and you halfway in the garbage. Like, there's just. And
Like-
they all in the car and stuff.
Right, and then everybody watching you get something from the garbage.
Babe, what's your thoughts on dumpster
I
diving?
think it's great. You see this shirt? See these pants?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't have to pay for them.
So that leads me to this question. The same person said, will your family go dumpster diving with you?
No.
No.
So this is by Love Monique Renee. What was your husband's initial reaction to you wanting to dumpster dive? Was he concerned for your safety?
Yes. I was really concerned. So I was really adamant about her wearing the hazmat suit, as I call it,
Right.
with the face mask and the gloves.
Right.
You know, I wasn't really concerned about someone harming her. I was more concerned about what could happen by being in there.
Right. The next question by Justo Soul. Actually, Justo Soul go to our church. His question was, when did y'all meet and how did y'all meet?
I don't know.
She stalked me at church.
I did not stalk him at church.
Oh,
What?
I got a question.
Yes, Haley.
You were
They
not
saw
around.
each other at church.
We did meet at church. However, I did not stalk him at church. My husband, okay, he's what you call a reader. He reads for the pastor.
Yep.
Before, so the week before I seen him reading, I asked my brother-in-law, which is her father. So I asked my brother-in-law whether or not he was single, and he said yes. Yeah, so I told him, well, tell him about me the next time you see him. And so he told him about me. And then Mr. Cool Mo D came down. Mr. Cool Mo D came down, and he seen me, and he shook my hand. He was like, I'm Antoine. Nice to meet you. And so I said,
Okay,
nice to meet you. And then he said, you got a number or I can
No, I
call
didn't.
you.
No,
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
did.
She offered her number, license, and registration.
No, you asked
and
my name.
stuff.
You
was
said,
like,
I said, so I asked him, I said, have you ever, I said, no. He said, I never seen you. I said, well, I've seen you. So I showed him my picture because at this time I was sick. So my facial features weren't the same because I was really, really skinny. So I showed him my photo ID so he can remember the old me, so he can, can jog his memory a little bit. And so when I showed it to him, of course he didn't remember who I was.
I said, she looks nice, but this not you.
That was both, right?
That's what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dad, that's not
Because
cool.
I guess he probably thought I was ugly. So anyway, he asked for my number and we exchanged numbers and there you have it. Been together ever since.
And that's
She's been
good.
stalking me ever since.
So the next question, Taylor, this question is for you. Miss Iris MG. We don't see enough of Taylor. What does she like to do for fun since she hates dumpster diving, Diggy?
That should be easy.
I like to converse a lot. I like to talk. I like to talk a lot. And I like to get to know a lot of different things. And I like to eat.
Converse a lot with who?
With you.
With me?
Yeah, they have a very, very
That is true.
special relationship. Taylor tend to ask some questions that she don't ask me.
And I don't ask my biological dad either.
Right. So another question was for Taylor as well. Somebody asked, is Taylor part of the family because she is a lot lighter than we are? She looks totally different from the rest of us. Anybody want to answer that question?
I'll answer.
Let Taylor answer.
Okay, so this is not okay. I don't know. This is my stepdad, so I have my real dad doesn't live with me. I live with my mom.
Right. So as many of you guys have been asking, why don't you see my son? Why does Taylor look different? We are what you call a blended family. My husband and I came into the marriage with Josiah and Taylor. Antoine came in a relationship with Josiah. I came in a relationship with Taylor, and we both came together, and we had Miss Hailey Marie. In the video that I posted, my stepson and the rest of us do not like calling ourselves step anything because we are a family. So you would never hear us say stepmom, stepdad, stepsister, stepbrother because we are a family. And
Also,
go ahead.
Also, my real dad and my stepdad does get along because I know that's another question
That they were asked, right?
And Josiah's mom does get along with my mom. So.
Right. So blended families do exist. It is a such thing as a family coming together from separate walks of life and coming together as one big family. There's no drama. There's none of that stuff because nobody got time for that. Okay. So the next question is from Hayden Trey from Instagram. She said, what's your worst and best thing you found dumpster diving? I love you. I love you too, Hayden. Thank you so much for all the love, as well as the Mom the eBayer fan page. So one of my favorite things that I found dumpster diving, I have to say, my Pandora necklace. I don't have it on today. All of the things that I found for my family. I've saved so much money dumpster diving. When I find things that I can save my family money, those to me are the best things that I found. Now, the worst thing that I think I found, anything dead is the worst thing that I found. All right, the next question by Stephanie VS1. What is everyone's favorite color?
Me. Rainbow. Yellow.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Pink.
Mine is anything earth tone. Greens, browns, cream. The next question by the same person. She said, what's your favorite movie that y'all watch? We don't really have a favorite movie. Like, we just watch movies.
We just
I try to get them to watch documentaries and stuff like that, and they never want to watch it.
The kids, they can't.
But I make them watch it. Like we watch
Baby.
We know.
We like a lot of movies with a lot of action, a lot of killing, a lot of comedy. So
yeah.
Remember that other movie that we watched? It was about when Jesus was getting
crucified.
Yeah.
Passion of Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all like Passion of Christ?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
Yes, you did.
When Jesus was getting, when they crucified him, we usually watch it on the feast day.
On
like
the
a
Passover
atonement.
or atonement.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Bunnies Brown said, where do the kids want to go next for vacation?
Universal Studios.
No.
Dang, y'all mouth.
I want to go to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Okay.
Journey.
LA.
Where do y'all want to go?
LA.
LA. That's
I want to go somewhere far.
LA is too far for a road trip.
Yeah.
Way too far.
Josiah.
Minnesota.
I want to go to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
What you gonna do? What you trying to do?
Or they have Disney on ship.
You talking
Yeah.
about the cruise?
Yeah, I want to go there.
Now that's
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue this because, as you can see, the babies aren't here. They had to go and take a break. They was getting restless. So this question is from Burn Hearts to you. Do we have any family traditions?
Oh, we do.
what?
Thanksgiving, we always
Thanksgiving
make fried
Eve.
chicken.
Oh,
Thanksgiving
every,
Eve.
Yes, that's
every
it.
Fools, we do pranks on each other.
No, we don't.
We should.
But we
No.
We should.
No,
That-
but
we
we
can start that
but we did like we do it every time if someone. I think every year someone does something.
Right.
It's just you guys never get me.
Oh,
Like,
now that's not true.
We gonna get you.
Never gotten me.
We gonna get you.
And what?
But Thanksgiving Eve is like the thing.
Yeah, you gotta explain what Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Eve is like, so I give them like their treats. So fried chicken, fries, and stuff like that. Because I usually don't do it throughout the year. Maybe throughout the year I might do it once.
Right.
So Thanksgiving Eve is the day that we do it because I'm home from work early and they're out of school and you know.
Thanksgiving Eve is also we really big on it too because it's a possibility that they might be with their other parents on Thanksgiving Day. So you know that's one of our family traditions. Here's another question by Bailey, who also is partnering up with Hayden, and they did the fan page. And she asked, does your family support your dumpster diving? I love you guys. We love you too, Bailey. Yeah, I say they support it now. In the beginning, they didn't. It was kind of...
I did.
No, nobody did.
Haley was the only one in the beginning.
Supporter, and Taylor had to. She was forced because she was going to school. You would have to take her to school that day.
Let's see. Is it out?
Yeah.
What did you do?
You'd have to
That
take her to
mama
school.
rub.
Yeah, you had to take her to school that day. So then she would just be forced to go. Then she'd be embarrassed. And I think she was like in 7th grade.
But I say, yeah, they support me now. In the beginning, it was like pulling teeth to get them to support me until I start finding
I used to say stop bringing garbage out of the garbage to take to our garbage.
Right. Oh, what's the worst comment that someone has ever said to you about dumpster diving? The worst comment that somebody could say to anybody, not even just about dumpster diving, was they hope that I get AIDS. That by far is the worst cruel thing that you can say to anybody. Like, why would you even wish that on somebody's life?
What kind of person are you for saying that? What's wrong with you?
Right. So that's the worst thing that somebody ever said to me. Calm down, son.
Man.
Miami Jade from Instagram asked, do you love to do what you do? P.S. I love your videos. Yes, I love dumpster diving. I love selling on eBay. I love doing my YouTube videos. The reason why is because it gives me something to do. As a stay-at-home mom, I have to do something to keep myself busy. Yes, I enjoy and I love taking care of my family, but I also like doing things for myself too. And I enjoy and love the fact that I'm able to contribute and help out the boss over there. You know, the money that I generate from eBay, the money that I generate from dumpster diving, all help tremendously to be able to support my husband and my family. So yes, I love what I do.
Oh, and the best part is we get to go in our videos now.
Right. I love the fact that now I am introducing and bringing everybody into my YouTube channel. I mean, it's a joy working with them. Sometimes it can be a hassle, especially with the little one, but for the most part, I enjoy bringing them to you guys. And many of you have responded very, very well to me bringing them into my YouTube channel. So on that note,
Bye-bye.
Peace.
so we want to just say thank you guys so much for watching. We love all of you, and that's it for our question and answer.
Let's
Take
go.
care. Bye.
Peace out. Hey, Taylor, you
Why you
remember? I had it.